Job today is to go to the gym and be a bad bitch with a big booty.
Today, we're continuing January's theme of body positivity. I'm interviewing some of my friends who are performers in the industry about how they feel the pressures of being camera ready has affected them.
I am Jessica Fox. I'm a TS performer. Usually when it's having to do with performing and stuff, I arrive to, set without makeup. Sometimes I feel a little self-conscious. As soon as you get a couple of layers on, you're like, oh, okay, I'm ready. It kind of helps you get through it sometimes. I mean, there's days when I get here and give me hot co-stars. I'm like, oh my God, I have no makeup on. Don't look at me. But then other times you're like, oh, you just find great people out there, good chemistry, and you kind of forget about it.
My name is Ella Nova. I'm a porn performer. It affects me in a lot of ways, in a pretty drastic amount of directions. Depending on how I'm already feeling in a day. If I go to set, it could add a lot of pressure, or it could be just the easiest day in the world. So it's really motivational if you can get into it. Sometimes you go on set and you're, it's like winter time, so I'm a little voluptuous, and I feel like when I go on to set a little more self-conscious of my body, I tend to put out a better performance because I tell myself, I'm like, okay, you're feeling these things, but now it's time to go be a porn star. I usually have a really positive image coming out the other end.
So what do you find makes you feel the most sexy?
Honestly, I think it would be when my hair's done, curls are straightened, that's when I feel really sexy.
I'm Hudson. I do porn, and I'm a YouTuber, and I'm a dancer, and any other trick that gets me through the day. For the most part, I don't care about my looks. I'm actually grungy as hell in my day-to-day life, and but for a camera you have to present a certain image, and you have to satisfy a certain physical need. So it's not really pressure, it's more of just being aware of that, having an upkeep. I feel the most sexy, believe it or not, when I'm dancing. And I know the effect that dancing has on people, and that's usually for me when I am really myself, where I can really just kind of show off my attitude, and that's when I feel sexy. Or even just making someone laugh.
What do you find most sexy in other people?
In men, I tend to look at eyebrows. I know that's the sexiest part of a man, is his face, his eyebrows. With girls, personality, smile, hot makeup.
Laughter is to me so essential because it also demonstrates someone's intelligence, and for me intelligence is a huge turn on. So if you're funny, I already know off the bat you're most likely intelligent.
I think my most sexy, just fucking, just when you're at home and you're having experiences maybe with your friends that you met on set, and you're with your friends and you're not having to worry about the camera, but you can fuck that way. So much practice on camera, and then you don't have to worry about anything but just getting it. Oh, and you can put all those superpowers to work without having to cheat out. And you're with your friends and they're your porn family. Taking all the stuff I learned from work and putting it to play with my best friends.
That's great.
Thank you.
Oh.
Confidence is just someone who's secure with themselves and knows their high points and their low points, and they're not ashamed of it, and they embrace it.
So as you can hear from my performer friends, that there's good and bad things with our profession when it comes to being camera ready and always being on top of how we look and just being aware of that. And also that everyone has a varying idea of what sexiness looks like. So thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. And I will be back next Sunday with a new video. Thanks guys, bye. Hi guys, I am back. I'm here at the King Castle. I'm shooting for Kink University today. To keep with the theme of body positivity, I need to talk about this concept called camera ready. And that means looking like your brand.